you for watching today. How are you doing? Seriously, Friday, a comfortable shirt dress? I'm good. Let's get started. It's time for Hot Topics. There's nothing worse than having lipstick on your teeth. We had a guest recently, and I was not the girlfriend. I was too embarrassed to tell her. She was on the couch. I can't tell you which one, but I'm talking facts. She did the whole interview with lipstick on her teeth, and well, because I admire her so much, I could tell Cardi B she has lipstick on her teeth, but I'm not gonna tell like a Queen Latifah, an icon or somebody like that. So, yeah, So speaking of Cardi, apparently there is a new war going on. Started by none other than my Puerto Rican princess, Joseline Hernandez, from Love and Hip Hop. Now, I don't know whether Joseline will still be on the show, because remember when the last season ended, which I didn't see that episode, but I was reminded by the Bureau that Joseline basically told them, I don't need you, and I'm out. So I don't know whether she'll be back or not. Earlier this year, Stevie J did claim, though, on camera, that Joseline was jealous of Cardi B's success. Oh, God. I hate being caught in the middle of this, because I like both girls, but I'm a straight shooter, so let's go. Yeah. Joseline goes into the studio and does a diss track about Cardi B. Get your Q-tips, because your ears might start bleeding. I heard the song. We're not gonna play the song?
No.
Oh, okay.
No.
All right, well, I heard it. And my office is a bloody mess. She raps about dragging a Bronx bitch. Now, that could either be Cardi or Remy. And I suspect, no, she's not coming from Remy. Especially when we have receipts that, first of all, both girls look similar. And second of all, Stevie already said that Joseline is jealous of Cardi. She's talking more of her lyrics, like, who's co-signing this hoe? Yeah. I think that she's trying to attach herself to Cardi because Cardi is the next big thing. And if I were Cardi, I would not clap back. You've moved out of that lane in life. They had similar come-ups. Both girls came from the pole. Not judging, just giving you information. But Cardi was only on Love and Hip Hop for a moment, and then she ended up, leaving, and now she's got this grand career. But she's got one foot on the banana peel, too. Because Cardi, Bodak Yellow, great song. Your other songs that you've been on, or To the Best of Me, they were all collabos. It's too early in the game for a newbie to be collaboing and for us to co-sign on her. Because anybody can get in the studio with, Redman and sound good, or I'm just saying, or LL Cool J and sound good. Heck, I could do that. Yeah. In the beginning of your career, it's what you do for yourself. To me, collaborations, honestly, are mid-career, top of your career, where you can just, sit in the house, darling, and just oh, hello? Oh, Fat Joe? Oh, yes. No, of course, we've both been in the game for 30 years. I'm coming through. I'll do that collabo. But Cardi, don't be, who's the girl from Australia whose name I...
Azalea.
Right. Exactly. You know, you're hot and then you're not. And I'm sorry to say, because he's a friend to the show, but Designer. Designer allegedly has new music. He's got a new album coming out sometime next year. But right now, we basically only know Designer for
Panda.
Panda, right? And he came here and he did Panda and he brought his family and it was all cute. But now, what you gonna do? And you can best believe that who's that cute boy with one eye from Paterson, New Jersey? Look, Fetty Wap did a few things, but now he's in the clink. He can't keep himself out of trouble. By the time he gets out of jail, nobody will care because they're manufacturing these rappers, these people all the time. And Jocelyn, I'm sorry that it does seem like you could be jealous at Cardi B. Cardi B is living that high life. And Cardi, don't, I repeat, please don't clap back at Jocelyn. Don't do it. Okay. So now, moving on. We're multitasking. It's Friday. I'm trying to get out of here right after the show. Anders is here. He's doing a photo shoot. What do I want for staying around after the show posing? You know what I mean, Anders? We get it together. Uh-huh. Thank you. So look. It pains me to talk about the following also, because I know her. The R&B legend, Stephanie Mills, is speaking out about the state of R&B today. Now, you take a look at what she said. Now, Stephanie is 60...
60 even.
60 even, okay. So, 60 even. So she was on a show that I've also appeared on. It's called Sister Circle Live. It comes out of Atlanta. And take a look at what Stephanie says, and then we'll discuss. Go ahead.
What is your take on the state of music right now in our climate?
I think they want R&B, but they don't want it from us. You know, they want it...
Okay, it's over. We're done.
They want it from Adele and Justin Timberlake and those people.
A shady cameraman shows all the white people. I can't take this show. So stupid. But here's my thought. This is not a black-white thing. This is an ageism thing. Stephanie, you're 60. Nobody wants to hear from you today. They don't appreciate you. I appreciate you. You put a little rush on me. Okay? And who doesn't need the comfort of a man? But Steph, they give this music to these kids because first of all, white people are now, you all have gotten smart. You're starting to work with some bass in your music, unlike back in the day, and you're working with black producers or just really cool producers who get the rhythm of the streets. Yes, people want to work with Justin Timberlake because Justin Timberlake is an honorary soul brother number none. You know? And yeah. And people want to work with Adele because Adele is young and relevant. I'm sorry, Stephanie, this is not a color thing. This is an age thing. Clap if you agree with me, and don't do it just because you're here. Okay. But clap if you think that this is a color thing. Don't put the camera on her. I don't know who that was. Sorry, Steph. You look beautiful, by the way. Ugh. Mama June. wants to be the new face of health and fitness. Now, let me get through the story. All right. So people are saying that she wants to share her fitness and diet secrets to help people, or that helped her lose 300 pounds. Well, did she forget about the gastric sleeve? Right. She got the gastric sleeve, she got a breast lift, she got a tummy tuck, not a full, like she got the around the world girl. A tummy back tuck thing. She got skin removed on her arms and neck, and you want to be the face of physical fitness? Like, we have to put this in perspective, because even my own son says, well, mommy, you're skinny, but you cheated. And I'm like, okay, I gained 103 pounds with you, but I've learned how to keep it off. But I do feel guilty, like I'm not going to be the Jane Fonda, you know, because I'll be honest with you with what I did, and hopefully you wouldn't take advice from me regarding the absolute of physical fitness, because I cheated, and so did she. And also I forgot the new teeth. Notice the yellowation of it all? And then the white there. She looks really pretty, though. I wonder if she's put Honey Boo Boo on a diet. Just asking. Well, ladies and gentlemen, Honey Boo Boo. By the way, so when Vince was here the other day with Remy, so during commercial break, he comes out and we hug and stuff, and I whispered him, I'm like, Vince, you look really good. I said, did you get the surgery? Because I couldn't tell. I mean, I know he got the sleeve, but you know, the around the world girl. You know, the tuck, getting rid of the skin. I said, did you get the surgery? And so he said, no, not yet. So everything was tucked real tight then, you know, tucked and spanked or something. But he said he's going to get it. And I looked at him, I was like, he said, you don't think so? I was like, that's between you and Tamar. But based on the blood clots and all kinds of other health issues, this could be the surgery that kills him. But then what do? Walk around with a bunch of skin tucked in your socks? I'm sorry, Vince. I know you can take a joke, but you know you and I talked, and I don't want you to get this. All right, that's between you all. Anyway, Mama June, first of all, clap if you would take, and please be honest, if you would take physical advice, because she's kept the weight off, she's apparently changed her way of eating, you know, and she's ready to advise you. Would you take that advice? Clap if you would. Clap if you would. And you're low-key about it, too. Don't put the camera on her. So anyway, and by the way, I'll be watching at least the first episode, but I'm not gonna share it with you, because I'm not sure whether this is share-worthy. It'll be like my secret watching. Mama June, from not to hot. I don't even care about seeing her dating. You know, she's made some really poor choices. Ergo, the criminal records of it all. From hot to not begins its second season in January. So our girl Taraji just signed on to star in a movie called What Men Want. Well, she's going to play a woman. This is based off of a film that was made many, many years ago with Mel Gibson. It was called What Women Want. And the premise when Mel did it is that he had some mystical power where he was able to hear in the minds of what women were thinking regarding men. So now it's coming back. And Taraji's gonna play the woman who suddenly gains the ability to hear men's thoughts. And I thought, at first, I thought that this is a great idea. Like, I would love that. I would not be embarrassed. I would feel like I have a leg up on the game. Okay, so what do you all like? You know, imagine you have green hair and you're 35 years old and he's, a sophisticated, Wall Street man, and he's thinking in his mind, damn, her conversation is so good, her education is so good, but I can't take her to the Christmas party with green damn hair. You know what I mean? And a tiara. Anyway, but I thought it was a good idea. Then I changed my mind. You know why? It wasn't even about what men think about women. It was about, if you can read all my thoughts, then you can read all my thoughts all day. Because I'm not thinking about men all day. There's other stuff I'm thinking about. And that's the more personal stuff that I want to keep away from you. Yes. And also, I had to think deeper. I was like, the only thing we really have these days is our own thoughts. We don't have our social media that could be hacked. We don't have our credit cards. We don't have our children. They flee the scene or turn on us. We don't have love everlasting unless we really fight for it. We really don't have, we don't have our parents because they pass away or they don't love us or whatever. Not judging. But you know what I mean? The only thing that we really, really own is our thoughts. So while I will watch this movie, I'm against the idea. Yeah. So I met our first guest on the set of Think Like a Man. He was so lovely to me, I had to have him as friend to our show here at Wendy. Now you can see him doing his thing in Russell Simmons' all-deaf comedy series. Please welcome back to our show, the hilarious Gary Owen. Have you gone Hollywood on me?
What do you mean?
I don't know.
What?
You look so Hollywood. Are you affected?
What are you talking about?
Don't big time us.
This sweater was on sale.
Okay, perfect. Perfect. I want to give you Gary Owen's shoe cam. Please put your feet and then model them right there.
I got my hometown socks on. I'm from Cincinnati.
Love.
I got the Bengals.
Love. I see you don't have on Converse All-Stars.
No, that's what I had last time.
I can't stand a man in a Chuck.
Oh, really? You gave me the shoe cam, you gave me props last time.
I was being nice.
All right.
I like you, Gary.
I like you too, Wendy.
Have you lost weight?
I don't know. I don't know.
Do you follow Hot Topics? Were you watching when you were putting on your ensemble?
I did.
Cardi B and Jocelyn?
I enjoy it.
You enjoy the beef?
I enjoy the beef, as long as nobody's getting violent and nobody's getting physical with it. I mean, that's why we watch the shows. We watch the Love and Hip Hop shows for the arguments.
Do you think that Cardi B should clap back at Jocelyn, or do you think Cardi B has elevated her status to where she doesn't need to be bothered?
Clap back. It can't hurt. It can't hurt. There's no way it can hurt.
No, it helps.
You should start a beef, like with Phil Donahue. Like from back in the day. Just bring it back, Wendy.
I just find beefs really corny because whoever the bigger person is giving credibility to the smaller person. I'm not saying that Jocelyn is small. I'm just saying that she's no Cardi B.
Mm-hmm. But we're talking about it.
Let's stop.
Yeah.
Okay. Yes, we are.
So it worked.
And that is it.
Yeah.
Your cheeks are so adorable. Like, you're so cute.
Yeah. I don't know what to do with my arms.
I know, I see.
Like
you're like all of a sudden a schoolboy. You're so cute. Any advice? Do you have any advice for Tyrese, who seems to be spiraling out of control? Have you been following his situation?
I posted a couple videos on my Instagram about him. Not to start a beef, but I was trying to help him. a couple of things. Don't put all your business on social media. First thing, because what I notice is it's always the people that say, you know, I don't put my business out there. They put all their business out there. I got a couple people I follow on Facebook just for my personal enjoyment, because they put everything on there, every argument, every beat. And I would tell Tyrese, get some regular friends. Not the Hollywood ones, regular.
That's
you know?
what I always say.
Because I say, like, I got my celebrity friends, which are great.
Right.
But the guys I call on a day-to-day basis are my ex-military buddies and guys I went to high school with. And I don't think him saying, I got $5 million from Will Smith made him look good at all, even if he got it.
He didn't get it, by the way.
Right.
Will and Jada said the next day, we didn't give that to him, and so now he looks even crazier.
Because if you go that route, if you ask a celebrity or any friend for money, an enormous amount, the relationship changes at that point completely, you know? I don't like asking celebrity friends.
You know Kevin Hart.
Right.
He's got dough.
Right.
If you needed $10,000, do you call Kevin Hart? And that's not $5 million.
No, I call my agent and say, I need some more stand-up gigs. That's what I call.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
Yeah. But I tell you what, I don't like asking my celebrity friends for Instagram posts. That's about as much as I ask. Can you retweet this? That's about all I get. And I feel weird asking that.
Yeah.
So I just, I don't know, Tyrese.
I like how you're thinking.
Yeah, Sweet Lady 2. Come on, get in the studio.
So so now Kevin Hart is having a baby. Do you give a gift? What do? You know, he's got so much money. He's got like, what do you do?
Well, I've said in the past, Kev still owes me money. He still owes me. True story. He still owes me $2,000. I don't know when I'm getting it, but it's been a while. We bet on every time the Cincinnati Bengals played the Philadelphia Eagles in football, we bet on the game. He's from Philly, I'm from Cincy, and the Bengals beat him last year, and we bet $2,000, and I'm still waiting on it.
Well, he's got it.
He ain't getting no gift from me. I'll get him a gift and say it costs $500 and say, just give me $1,500 now, kid.
So Gary is married. He's got 3 children with his wife. And your daughter is in the dating zone.
She's 15.
Yeah.
I don't like that.
So the hormones are flying.
I don't like it. She just went to homecoming this past year. She's in 10th grade, and she went to homecoming for the first time. And I will say the guy... Yeah.
I like Gangsta Gary.
Wasn't happy with that.
But no,
look how he's mugging me though. Like put his hand because he's bigger than me. Like I'm his kid. You know what I mean?
But you know what? But I like the look of Gangsta Gary. You look like you will mess him up.
Yeah. Well, I will say the young man that took my daughter to homecoming, his parents are raising him right because they made him call me to ask permission to take my daughter to homecoming.
Perfect.
But. Weird conversation because his voice is deeper than mine. So I answered the phone like, hello, Mr. Owen? I was like, who? I was like, I can't ask my daughter, is John Coffey taking you to homecoming?
Yeah.
And then I answered the door, I don't know he's that big. So I got my game face on.
Right.
Like, I'm like, hey, what? And then he tried to build a rapport with me. Like, Mr. Owen, I just want you to know, man, you're really funny. I said, ain't nothing funny around here. Ain't nothing funny in this house.
Okay.
I know what you want, young man.
Okay.
I ain't stupid.
Okay. And so Gary also has 2 sons. Now,
those are the boys.
I've got a son, and I know that hair care is a huge situation. How do you, because you snip and go on about your business.
Oh, yeah, great clips. Quick for me, but the oldest hasn't got a haircut in 12 years. He's got the dreads, and they're past his butt.
Okay.
The youngest, Austin, I don't like going to black barbershops with him, and it seems like that's the only place I can cut his hair halfway decent, because it just takes like 6.5 hours to get a haircut, and then the bootleg dude comes in, try to sell me Think Like a Man. I said, I'm in it. I'm in it. Can't sell a bootleg movie, I'm in it. Yeah, so we just, as you can see, we got a lot of hats, because I am not taking him to the barbershop that much.
Yeah, you're not able to keep up.
Nah, he's got every hat. He's got every Major League Baseball team, football team.
Perfect. So now, is all Def comedy like the old Def Comedy Jam?
It's pretty much exactly like it.
Okay.
And it's interesting how I did the show, because I wasn't supposed to be on the show. what happened was I knew a couple of the producers on the show, and they found out my hotel was like right down the street from where they was taping. So they asked me to come down, just watch, and they give like the celebrity shout outs in the audience.
So you're in the audience watching?
Second row watching. Tony Rock, who's the host, comes out. And he goes, "Oh, Gary Owen." He goes, "Yeah." I did a little wave, and he goes, "When did you do Def Jam?" I said, "I never did it." He goes, "Huh?" He goes, "You ever been on HBO?" I said, "Nope, nope. Been on other networks, but not that one." He goes, "You want to do it?" And I was like, "Nah, I didn't think he was serious."
He's talking to you, and there's
an audience,
a crowd of people.
And I was like, so the crowd stands up and was like, "Do it, do it."
So you're negotiating a gig.
Now, look, now I'm, and my brain is like, microphone, stage. I'm like, I got to do it. But then the business side said, "You ain't negotiated nothing yet." You know?
Right. So did you jump up and do it?
I did. I did it. I went up and did it, and the whole time I'm on stage, I go, my manager's gonna be so mad when I call her to tell her I did it. I felt like Chris Rock in New Jack City when he took the crack pipe and was like, "Pookie!"
Did they end up giving you a few dollars for jumping on stage?
They did. I mean, they had to.
And then the rest is history, because you are one of the stars of All Def Comedy.
Yeah.
Gary Owen, everybody. All Def Comedy returns December 1st at 10 p.m. on HBO. Up next, 2 audience members are gonna dance for a deal. Keep it here.